Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Ostrava's had a great first period, James. I mean, they held the majority of the shots and the possession time, but guess what? They don't have the majority of goals. This one's still scoreless. They need to continue to do exactly what they're doing, play aggressive and tack the net, and they'll finally get one.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Ostrava's got the puck in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. Takes it right in the chest. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Nellis wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Playing big in the moment there. There's the whistle. We'll get a faceoff after the goalie covers up. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Ostrava's going to start with the puck in their own end. Right in the open ice. That one's picked off. Moves it to Zaboral. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Ostrava's got it in the offensive zone. Rips it from the blue line. Liberec has regained possession of the puck. Receives the pass. They go on the attack from the left side. Here's a shot. Oh, it rattles off his cage. Ostrava's got control of it now from their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. He scores! What a goal!
Taught when you're a little kid that you have to protect the interior of the ice, and the defender caught way outside the dots, has to hustle back to get to that coverage, and by then it's too late.
Ostrava's drawn first blood as they get the first goal, but it took a while, Cheryl.
It took a while, and not for a lack of effort or scoring opportunities, but they didn't get frustrated. They stuck with the game plan, so they just need to continue to do what they've been doing, and if they can execute, they're going to get a lot more.
And he comes up with a stop there. Here he is. He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happens in the game, Jamie. It's all about what they do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. You can certainly see the fight in the goaltender here, trying to battle to find and track the puck here, James. We sighted it for a second, the screen in front, and it winds up in behind him.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Liberec has got a hold of the puck off the draw. Intercepts the pass at center. Too high.
Well, he looks to get this one off quickly and just gets up under the puck, and that one sails right over the net.
And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Ostrava's looking to break out of their own end. Sends it in deep. Liberec has got a hold of the puck now. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Just here in the late stages of this frame, It's all tied up. Macias quick on the draw.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
The White Tigers get a hold of the puck in their own end. From the neutral zone now. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the pass. Makes the save, but barely with that one. He might have a step here. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Great hand on the tip. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, look at this. Shot! Gets a piece of it to make the save. Ostrava's got it in their own zone. Takes it to the front. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Taken by Shimmick. Here's a shot. And he's got the answer for that one. And he pokes it away to make the save. Ostrava's got the puck along the wall. Nice zone entry from the left. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's stopped. Denies him again.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. The White Tigers win the draw. Pitlick's taking it from his own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. That opportunity's rejected. Through center along the wing. Loses the coverage there. Takes the feed at the point. That goes wide. Picked up along the wall by Pitlick. Neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. The White Tigers gain control of the puck against the wall. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. The White Tigers have it behind the net. Knocked off the puck. Tried to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
Nazco's got the puck in his own zone. Quick feed to Sabor. Reaches out and uses the stick. Cutting to the slot. Oh, he gets some blubber on that. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck scooped up by Sabores. Blocked in traffic. And that's just out of reach. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Here in the late going to the frame. We are all tied up in this one. Ostravis won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels, after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Pumps it away. Excellent hand-eye coordination. Referee signaling for a penalty. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. Here comes the official's decision.
Taking a penalty at the end of the third period when it's a tie game is a tough one. If they want to get to OT, they're going to have to kill it off.
The White Tigers send out their man advantage unit at the most critical time of the game.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Into the offensive end now. Gives him a jolt with that hit. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Nellis is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. The White Tigers win it in the defensive zone. Nearing the final minute of regulation, and this one's still too close to call. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Lieberitz has got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a shot, and he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on the PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
And a pistol! John Cole puts him ahead.
Without letting them, they take advantage here, James. Their elite puck movers are highly skilled players, and they put it to test, and they convert. Anytime you're in a tight game and you need something, you certainly look to your leadership group to provide a bump in the game. Well, that's as good a bump as you can get.
Feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a question the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
32 seconds left on the clock. They're tied it up. They're tied it up here in the third.
Well, this is clutch, James. You get an opportunity and you convert on it. It's also the clock is ticking. You have to find a way to put it in. They do just that. And now, guess what? They've got their foot on the gas. This shift is more than just a goal, James. It's about everything that's tied into it. Relentless pressure, being tenacious. And you know the coaches will be showing this kind of video in practice tomorrow. Why? Because it was a collective unit that was fierce on the puck, and they knew exactly when to drive the lanes. They just simply wore their opponent down and capitalized.
Ostravis leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
And that's off a stick. Ostravis got the puck along the boards. The White Tigers will play it in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Batted down out of midair. Well, there you go. 3 periods in the books, and we still don't have a winner. So keep those buckets tight, because we're going to sudden death overtime in moments.
Play hockey with your childhood heroes. It's a fun-filled league full of memories, and you can call us right now for details.
walking away with the W tonight. Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. We're going to get ourselves a hero tonight or what? It's overtime, and the clock is ticking. Rocks him. Looking to end it, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
A critical draw here. They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Ostrava's got a hold of it along the wall. Callis moves the puck. Slides it across to Nellis. With possession along the wall. Looking to end it. Oh, what a set. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The White Tigers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Galvis has it in the defensive end. Play is called for offside. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a faceoff is ready to go. Lieberitz come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. He brings it off the post. Shuts him down.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Trying to get it out of their own end. He's got a little jump. Denies him on the breakaway. Ostrava's got possession of the puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Lieberitz has won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Ostrava's got a hold of the puck. Through center. Takes it to the net. A chance for the win. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Petrosky's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Slides it back to the blue line. And he takes the pass. There's a shot. Save. There's the horn, and overtime solves absolutely nothing. So we go to the shootout in moments. I'm always amazed at the mixed emotions when we get to the shootout. As some people say, they don't like it, the traditionalists, but guess what? Nobody's turning away when the moment of truth arrives. Oh, he couldn't get the shot off.
I think this is a product of overthinking, James, as he runs out of real estate trying to make a decision and he doesn't get it off.
And he turns it aside.
He does a great job on the shootout here, James, and there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it, and that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks post, and he makes the save and denies the shooter.
Shuts it down. What a save.
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Here's a great opportunity to take a stranglehold on this shootout if he can deliver a goal here. Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender, he didn't get tangled up at all. He was ready for that. He had his...
And shuts the door there.
Well, does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Nazco's making his way to center ice as it's his turn now to try to end this scoreless deadlock. Tonight on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Schimmick's made his way to center ice. He can end it all with a goal here. Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Sporles at center ice, and he gets the next prep. Try to finally get a goal here. Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
With today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
Makes a save and let go to another one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Still no score in this shootout. Now the heat is on for both sides. Whoever can step up and snipe, and he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, on the shootout, the one-on-one battle, and he's going to win it here, James. He gets the goaltender to freeze one way, and he puts it in the other. Just fantastic hands to be able to pull the goaltender to the side that he wants, and then to just lay it home. He doesn't even have to elevate the puck. He uses the low part of the net.
Well, if there was ever a time to score one, this is it. Here we go. Scores on the shootout to continue play. A bright lights goal from a bright lights player.
Well, yeah, a skilled player who can make the read, knowing exactly where the goaltender is, and then having the ability to hit the mark. And he does it perfectly here to keep his team alive.
Macias finally gets the call in this shootout a little later down the roster, but he's got a chance to be an impact player here. Scores! What a move!
Well, that was great. I mean, he sells the first fake and then puts it in the open net. Well, this is just a sweet set of hands and a fabulous deke to get the goaltender out of position and then slide it in right by the post.
Pitlick's known for some big moments. He needs another one right here because if he doesn't, it's all over. Well, overtime solved nothing, but we finally got ourselves a winner in the shootout here, Cheryl.
Wow, this is where the stars make the big bucks. I wouldn't know it was never out there in this situation, but they embrace the pressure and they get it done.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.